character. So, what do we want to be? Hey, hey, hey. This is going to be the big one where I do every quest in Final Fantasy XIV. Because I have not read any quest. Not even a single quest in this game. Yeah, I got 80s. I've watched a couple of the cutscenes. I know generalistically what's going on, but I've never read any of the quests. So, let's actually dive into the story of this game. And see some of the hilarious puns that are in there. Because you know they're there. So what do I want to be? I mean, I'm a dragon, but I hate the male dragons. I want to make a male character just because if I want to stream this, it has to be a male. That's just how it's gonna be. But I've looked through all the Uras, and that's normally what I would pick. But I hate the aesthetics of the male Ura. The females, they're just amazing. But the males, nah. I want to do a male. But I love the ears when you do emotes for the Mikotes. So we're going to be a cat dude. But we're going to be a lancer, which becomes a dragoon. Yeah. Now, I'm going to be a keeper of the moon. Because I love that dark skin. He's going to be tall as fuck. He's going to have that, like, midnight glow to him. Gotta have that poofy tail. Gotta have that tail long. The hail style ain't really gonna matter, honestly. Because I'm probably gonna change that a million bajillion times. I just want something simple. Looks okay. Like, that looks kind of okay. I don't really like the long hair. Could get a pompadour. That's okay. Yeah, that's it. We're gonna use that. Like I said, I'm not trying to get too deep into it. I want some blue highlights with purple. Let's go with purple. Yeah, that looks good. Bloop. Let's go with that face. Go with that jaw. Beep, beep, beep. Focus in on the eyes so we can see this better. I like that. Let's go with the big eyes. Big old cat eyes. Let's make blue as freak. There we go. Hold up. Let me go back one. I want odd eyes. Let's make one blue and one like a really deep red. Yeah. Eyebrows. That one looks fine. Nose. I like that nose. Mouth. Like that one. Lip color. None. We ain't gonna put on lipstick. What the fuck? That's just making thicker eyebrows? No. It's like a scar. It's another scar. Another scar. And the little dot. Eh. Meh. I actually kind of like that. If it was on the other side, I would like it better. No highlights. No tattoos. I don't think we'll use any of this, but we're going to quickly go through them all. Nah. Face paint color, voice. So the voice is a lot more important than people think, because you hear this shit all the fucking time. I like that voice. All right. Sure. Save it. This slot. Equal mid. I probably spelled that wrong, but I don't care. This doesn't really matter. This doesn't matter. Want to be a Lancer. Not going to Diablos. We are going to Goblin. Ooh. Apparently, we can't put any new characters there. Well, this might take a little bit. Oh, there we go. Let's take it. Dragon. Confirm. Here we go. Let's do this thing. That was quick. It usually takes a lot longer to create a new character. Like, be able to create it. The selecting a server and actually creating one there, that's what usually takes so long. Also, I'm gonna have to kind of wait to join the FC until, you know, people are online to invite me to it. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll deal with that. Can always do it later. Here we go. Here comes the story. I forget what the song's called, but this song is in a lot of the games, and I love it. Here. Here.
Here. Feel.
Uh-oh.
Hear, feel, think.
And it's also going to be interesting to find out when you find out that's Heidelin. That gives you that power. That's going to be super interesting to me.
Applause, please.
Yo, I am at work, but been trying catch you to do this.
Dude, this is a perfect time to catch me, because I took the day off. And I'm starting up this mega run of doing every quest in the game. It's going to be a while on this, but the last expansion coming out, so that's why. And thank you for the biddies, Redline. Thank you for the biddies. Sweeping buses, otherwise I'd say. Dude, you made that money. Money's important, so you can do your off-time stuff. Boy! Boy! Wake up! You alright, lad? Your money in your sleep, sweating buckets beside. That'd be the eighth, I reckon. Some are more prone to sickness than others. The words have fun. Later red line. Glad to see you around, man. Glad to see you around. No need to fret, though. You'll soon get used to it. Drunkard. It's the Muggles. Feeling better, Kubo? Aha, you can see us. I had a feeling you could, Kubo. We're Muggles, and we live in this wood. Yo, Grizz with the raid. Hey, Lisa Paranormal. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Stella Death, welcome, welcome. Grizzly, welcome. Thank you for the raid, Grizzly. How was Horizon Zero Dawn? Welcome all raiders. Welcome, welcome. I don't normally stream at this time, folks. ARPG streams. What a good time to join the Moogle voice. I love it. Hey, Moon Princess. Grizzly Raid. Yep. Hey, Hannah. How you doing? That was... Lisa followed. Thank you for the follow, Lisa. What a good time to raid. That Moogle voice was awesome. You're a lovely human that raided me the other day. It was awesome. I think at the in-game part, base game, so hopefully finish that tonight. Ready for the DLC next week. Awesome, dude. I've heard the DLC is great, but I have never done the DLC for it. I have played the base game, though. You don't need to worry about following Lisa. Just glad to be supporting the community, that's all. We have a great community of streamers. Most of them are with Moon's group over at Moon's Discord. And then we have a whole bunch that are over here on the Homies Discord. The Homies Discord. For those of you that do not have it yet. Let me just create a new one. Copy. Boom. That is the Homies Discord. A lot of us streamers are over there as well. Between the two groups, there's like 30 of us, I think. I enjoyed the Horizon DLC adds another 20 plus hours. Interesting. No, we're not Dragon. We're a bunch of degenerates and idiots. No. I mean, you're talking to me, RPG streams. And a bunch of degenerates and idiots are good people in my book. So, y'all do you. Just keep being who you are. Alright. Yeah, I don't normally stream at this time. Typically, I'll be at work. I took the day off today. Was planning to do a whole bunch of other stuff. Clans had canceled, so we're starting this mega thing for Final Fantasy XIV. And we're going to do this. We're going to do every quest in the game. It's going to be a long slog, but they're finishing up the storyline for the game, so I kind of feel like it's time. We'll just continue on until it's done and quit the game and never come back. That's the plan. Normal folks can't see or hear us, which makes you special, Koopa. Yeah, I probably fucked up that voice already. And seeing how you're special, maybe you can tell us something. The wood's been restless of late. lots of strange things happening. Have you chanced to witness anything suspicious, Kupo? Chug it. Mmm. You're half lurk, you're cleaning and doing bits, but lovely to be here all the same. I enjoyed the lurk. No, it's awesome. Han thinks it's cute voice of the bugle. But of course you haven't. You've only just arrived. Well, there's nothing for it then. We'll just have to keep looking. Nice to meet you, Kupo. Kupo! Your booze is gone, sir. The Muggles drunk it. Gridania is still a fair way off. In case you were wondering, see as you're awake, how's about you keep me company until we're there? Them youngins don't much care for conversations, see? Brynmont's the name and Pellin's my trade. You can't hear the game? We'll do that for now. It's very quiet. It isn't a lot of it's just background music mostly. And I think my system settings are set to really low anyway, so I might have to turn that up later. As for your good self, judging by your usual garments, I say you are one of them new adventures. Am I warm? I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now, what I call living. As long as you can avoid dying. I mean, ain't no secret that adventuring is a risky business. These days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? Sure power. I don't like none of those answers, honestly. Just because I wanted to. Power, as in power to do good, like protecting the weak and fight for what's right and all that. I thought that's what you meant. Well, adventurers do get up to a lot of fighting, that's for sure. You'll never be short of a chance to polish your warcraft and adventure a business. When you arrive in town, you best enroll in the Adventures Guild. They'll set you right on the right path. And it wouldn't hurt to join the guild either. Gridania is home to a few, so if you're fancy learning how to fight with a bow or a polearm, even some spells, you should think about seeking one out. Hey Dragon Kiro, welcome to the stream. Hey, it's the other dragon. Hello. Just be glad I got my name back. That other dragon crap. Just remember though, there are more important things than fortune and glory such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead. And that's a fact. Halt! Go no further. What's this in? Bloop. Wow. What's going on? A skirmish has broken out ahead of the Ixal. For your own safety, you must remain here until you die. But Lady Hells, we should hold them here. Try to break clear. Oh god, Dragon reading all the dialogue in Final Fantasy Story? Let's see how long this lasts. I mean, for cutscenes. That was too bleeding close. Nice of the Exile to send us a welcome party, though. Eh? Joking aside, this won't be the last time you meet those feathered... Feathered? They're not feathered. Feathered fiends, so that you can take care of, alright? They have feathers on their garments, but they aren't feathered, are they? I gotta go look at their model now. By and by, is this your first trip in Grandia? No. Not even close. Thought not. I wager you been some changes since your last visit. A lot of journey, internet, what? Internet? I have never even heard of that word. They teach you a few new things about your destination. Ahem. The city of Grandia lies slap bang in the middle of the Black Shroud, the biggest lush forest of all of Erosia. Oh, it's pronounced Gridania? I mean, that's how I pronounce it. I don't give a shit if that's how it's supposed to be pronounced. Though it ain't near as lush as it used to be, saying that, not since the calamity laid half of it to waste. The destruction prompted a herd of new nasties to move in and gave the exile unneeded. What are y'all barking at? Unneeded encouragement. Birdsman raids become daily encouragement. The occurrence. Ah, at long last. Behold, Gridania. Gridania is how it's spelled, how you actually say it. I've already said Grandia, because, you know, I can't pronounce shit. Forest Nation blessed by the elementals. And it tries Morrow fucking insane by calling it Grandia, by the way.
The Black
We've
Shroud,
had so many arguments
the
about that.
ancient forest, close to the heart of Eorzea. Beneath the boughs of its towering trees lies the woodland city-state of Gridania. Once a sanctuary from the world beyond the hedge, even the mighty elementals, eternal guardians of the forest, could not forestall the coming of the seventh umbral era. However, the goddess Nofika was never one to forsake her children, and today she welcomes another brave soul. One who may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm.
Should I call it Gridania or Grandia? Probably going to keep calling it Grandia. And here's where we part our ways, son. I'm off to the markets to deliver my wares. Then it's back to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this. By the way, thanks for keeping me company. You're welcome. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider you square. Alrighty then, sir.
May the matron take him to her bosom, that he may never want. And in his heart, sow serenity, purity, and sanctity.
Final Fantasy 14. Oh no. Boom, boom. You there? Yes, you. Your face is not known to me. Newly come to the city, no doubt. I am Bertinant, a wood whaler of Gridania. Yeah, I'm saying Gridania. It is my duty to protect the nation from her enemies while welcoming those who may not yet prove their friends. Let us meet which one you are. And some of these sentences are just not going to make sense in my head. I'm not reading any of that. Yeah. So, first things first. We're going to do some keybind management. Boom. Boom. You are going to be B. 6 is going to be that. 7 is going to be that. You're going to be not E. You're, E? Yeah, E. I think. Close. Let's start over. Okay, strafe. A. I want to say that. Okay, this is B. Number 5 R 6T 7C 8V 9X. Okay, and then on this one I wanted 2 to be mouse 5, 3 to be mouse 4. There we go. Character hotbar settings, show you, and show these two. That's gonna go there. That's gonna go there. And actually, I want these to be 3x4s. I want these to be 3x4s. There we go. Hide unassigned slots. Apply. Okay. We're ready. Initiating quests. Coming to Gridania. To be recognized as an adventurer of the city-state of Gridania, you must first register yourself within the Adventurers Guild. Alrighty then, let's go. Another green adventurer, I presume. Thought as much. We cannot allow strangers to wander Gridania unchecked and untested. Before you rush off and begin pestering every second citizen for work, such make your way to Caroline Canopy. That's the headquarters of the local Adventurers Guild, in case you were wondering. Caroline canopy is the building you can see behind me. Speak to Mother Mion within, and she will take you in hand. Alright. I accepted the first quest. Yay. Oh man, this is gonna be an adventure. What else did I want to change? I want you to be open. I want you to be expanded. No. I want everything to go into inventory. Damn, Twitch not sending me a notification till now. Hi, waifu. Hi, Morrow. How's my favorite waifu? What else did I want to change? Targeting. It's a hotkey. It's a hotkey. Hold on. It's a targeting hotkey. Which one is it? Which one is it? You have become a Final Fantasy XIV streamer? Probably. Hush. Target the target, target last enemy, target someone that's hacking me, nearest enemy. This is honestly what I want tab to be. This is Mara, this setting right here, target nearest enemy. That's what you should have tab set to. Alright. And this I'm going to have set to F. Focus is Shift F. I like that. Okay. Boom. Alright, I think we almost ready. I think we're almost ready. Yep, nearest enemy. Not to cycle through the nearest enemy, just straight up the nearest enemy. Well, well, what have we here? A wide-eyed and wondering young adventurer. Come to put your name down at the guild, I assume? Welcome. Mignon is my name. Mother Mignon is, as most call me. And the Caroline Academy is my place. As the head of the Adventurers Guild in Gridania, I have the honor of providing guidance to the fledgling heroes of the past through our gates. No, with that accent, throw that shit out. No matter your ambitions, the guild is here to help you attain them. Think I care about your accent hating? Hater. In return, we expect to fulfill your duties as an adventurer by assisting with the people of Gridania. A fine deal, wouldn't you agree? To an outsider's eye, all may seem well within our nation, but naught could be further from the truth. The people live in a state of constant apprehension. I just need you to keep up with it. The Ixal and various games of common bandits provided an unending supply of trouble compounded by the ever-present threat of the Garlean Empire to the north. And that is to say nothing of the calamity. Even now the wounds have barely begun to heal, but I speak of it as if you were here. Forgive me. 5 years past, Erosia was, well, nigh laid to waste when a dreadworm emerged from within a lesser moon. Dalmon and there rained fire upon the realm. It is this which people call the Calamity. Since scarcely a square mom, I still don't understand why they call them moms. Really? Scarcely a square mom of the Swellswood was spared the devastation. Yet, despite the forest's extensive wounds, not a soul among us can recall precisely how it happened. I am well aware of how improbable that must sound to an outsider. It is improbable, but it is also true. For reasons we can ill explain, the facts surrounding the calamity are shrouded in mystery. There is many versions of the events that are people willing to recount them. What? Yet amidst the hazy recollections and conflicting accounts, all agree on one thing, that Erosia was saved from certain doom by a band of valiant adventurers. Whatever else we've misremembered, none of us have forgotten the heroes who risked life and limb for the sake of the realm, and yet, whenever we try to say their names, the words die upon our lips. Gasp! Dragon is a cat boy! I know, right? Whenever we try to call their faces to mind, we see naught but silhouettes amidst a blinding glare. Now the voice acting, I ain't gonna keep that up. I am gonna keep reading though. Thus have the adventurers come to be known as the Warriors of Light. Where have we learned that before? You're gonna be a male Vieira? A male Vieira is just something that should never exist. I don't get that. Pray, do not feel daunted by the needs of legends. We do not ask that you become another warrior light, only that you do what you can to assist the people of Gridania. You shut your mouth. No, I'm not. Vieira should never have males because their entire species is based off a female race. Technically a unisex race. There is no such thing as a male Vieira. And if you knew the lore behind Vieiras, you would understand this. The Makote actually do have male and female. If you looked at the lore, it existed. I mean, come on now, Amaro. Now, the Hrothgar should have females, because in the lore, they were both. The Makote is not just in 11, though. The Makote were in Final Fantasy 9, I do believe. I already read that. Great or small, every contribution counts. I trust you will play your part. I will truly. All that's left in is to conclude the business of registration. Here's a quill. Scroll your name right here. Oh, and I would appreciate it if you use your real name. There's a special place in 7th Hill for those who use amusing aliases. Ha ha ha. Dragon nymph, And you're quite sure that isn't an amusing alias? Very well. From this moment forward, you're a registered adventurer of Gridania. Nation blessed of the elementals and the bounty of the Twelve's wood. The guild expects great things from you. Look at what just arrived. Another goddamn adventure. Don't you start that. Adventures are the very salve of the god. Good grief. The elder cedars herself bade us welcome them with open arms. Do you mean to disregard her will? This series is going to have like 1,000 parts, 10,000 parts, probably. I mean, I only see myself doing this like maybe 3-4 hours at a time. So easily 100 at least. Oh, I'm going to keep up with it. It just ain't going to be a consistent LP. Of course not. At least you forget. It is my sworn duty to uphold the peace. I am to blame if outsiders bring mistrust upon themselves. You adventurer, mind that you do not cause any trouble here, or I shall personally cast you out of this realm and into the 7th hell. I mean, today might be 12 hours. We don't know. I am ordering pizza later. Ahem. Pay that outburst no mind. He meant only to counsel you. Suspicious characters have been prowling the 12 wood as late. You see, and the wood whalers feel they cannot afford to take any chances. Okay. As often awaited with folk who live in isolation, Gridanians are wont to mistrust things they do not well know. This old world English mixed in with regular English is what's gonna trip me up. So much on this. Your good self included. Fear not, however. Given a catalog of exemplary deeds, in no more than a handful of years, the locals will surely warm to you. On behalf of my fellow citizens, I welcome you to Gridania. May you come to consider our nation as your own in time. Now then, you may depend on old Mother Mignon to teach you a few things that every adventurer should know. Hey, we finished it. Man, Sonori. Minor, proprietress of the Caroline Canopy, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Alright. Let's begin with the beginning, shall we? Now that you're a former member of the Adventurers Guild, we must be sure to have a firm grasp of the fundamentals of adventuring. To that end, we have 3 tasks I wish you to perform. Your first task is to visit the Aetheryte, the massive crystal that stands in the middle of the Aetheryte, not far from the Caroline Canopy. As a device that enables instantaneous transportation, the Aetheryte plays a key role in the life of every wandering adventurer. Once you have located the crystal, all you need to do is touch its surface. A member of the Wood Whalers will be present to offer you instruction. And the correct pronunciation for Mother Mignon is my own. Not ever gonna do it, no. Mother Mignon is gonna be Mignon. Cause my own is just, no. Mignon. I'm treating that I like a Y, thank you. And for your second task, visit the Lancer Guild. There's no other place to learn the arts of the polearm. Speak with Jillian and she will explain the benefits of joining the guild. Mother Filet Mignon, exactly. You're such a bitch. My own! No, Mignon. And for your third and final task, I would have you visit the markets at the heart of the old Gridania commercial district. There you shall find weapons and armor and all the various things that you'll ever need in your travels. Oh my goodness! Money that you don't have. Oh. There is, however, more to the markets than buying and selling goods. Speak with but what? How is an English person ever supposed to be able to pronounce this? Persimmontret? Persimmontret? Okay. Great, now you're hungry. And listen well to his counsel. The master merchant can be uncooperative at times, so be sure to offer him one of my famous eel pies. Like so many men, he is much more charitable when it comes to his stomach is full. Here, I made a batch not too long ago. You have your task, dragon. May Nofika guide your path? Who's Nofika? What? What? Who the fuck is Nofika? What? I'm confused. I don't recognize that at all. Ah, and one more thing. Should you happen to come across the citizens in need, don't be afraid to proffer a helping hand. I am certain they will be pleased to meet an adventurer who they can confide their woes. Granted, the work they offer is unlikely to be realm-saddeningly important, but prove your worth and build a reputation, and in time, folk will be more inclined to entrust you with matters of the moment. I also suggest that you lend an ear to the smith here in the canopy. The smiths can be trusted residents of the Adventurers Guild. Whoa. Thank you, Menelina Meow. Meow? Thank you for the follow. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. You're gonna have me humming the music in this game a lot because I do love the music in this game. Also, I need to go to my mailbox to pick up some items. System config. Let's turn up that master volume so people can hear music. Let's just do that. Is that good? Too loud or lower? Still don't want sound effects to be very high. Ambient can go up a little bit. System sounds will never be turned back on. Okay, here we go. Voice boost. That should be fine. Feels like we're in Hobbiton. Whatever that is. Do the Smiths actually do anything for you early? They just talk about what the adventurer stuff is. Okay. Lothar plan. I know it's Lothar. Habishan. You spelled that wrong. You spelled that wrong. You absolutely spelled that wrong. How do you turn off the stupid flower thing? Ah, whatever. We'll figure it out later. It's not that important. What's important is we gotta sprint. I want to figure out how to take off the stupid fucking flower. It is not a setting. It's just a slash command. No, I don't want to be a sprout. There's no point in it. Bernadette is searching for adventurers eager to prove their mettle. Newly come to Gridania, are you? In search of fame and fortune, perhaps? If you have confidence in your abilities, I urge you to speak with Chancelop of the God's Quiver. You can find him standing vigil at the Archers Guild. Creature of 12's Wood had been behaving most unnaturally of late, and it is falling to God's Quiver to pacify them. Alas, they are sorely undermanned. For this reason, they seek able adventurers to supplement their ranks. I am certain that your offer of aid will be well received. Okay. Okay. Bloop. Greetings, adventurer. I see you have faithfully followed Mother Mignon's instructions. Allow me to offer you a bit of instruction myself. I am Nicia of the Wood Whalers, and I know a thing or two about the Aetherite. Yes, the big crystal rakia. Aetherites are devices that tap into ethereal energies, and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly between one place and another. Return and teleport, most common transportation spells. Make direct use of the Aetherites and their connections flow the Aether. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune himself to each one. Truly, few things in the world are as useful as an intrepid explorer. But you need not locate all of them at once. Before rushing out in the wilds, I suggest you start with the Aetherites here in Gridania. Should you wish to learn more about Aetherites transportation master, I will be here to answer your questions. Nope, I'm good. / NA status. No. Yay. Fuck the sprout. Y'all doing any good? Thank you, Morrow. There's gonna be a lot of me just stopping and listening to people playing. They're pretty good. They probably using a macro though. Adele is looking for adventure to deliver forgotten items. Ah, an adventure. Precisely what we needed. Not a moment ago, we dispatched our newest recruit, Autor, to inspect Min Keto's amphitheater. Regretfully, young Haru has more spirit than sense, and he charges off without his tools. Suffice to say, he won't be getting any work done. But even so kind as deliver them to him. Wonderful. Seek out Luhelik in the Acorn Orchard behind the Artur. He should have Artur's tools. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Kill. First things first. Big map. Yeah. I know how to make my cat map big. Hey, ladies. What do we have over here? You have the tools. you had the tools. Ideal sent you, give me a moment. Here they are, still fresh and unused as the day he got them. Doubt he's even realized he left the bloody things behind. First day didn't forget his tools. Daft Sod needs a kick in the fucking ass. Needs assistance to the kind adventurer. I know all about adventures. You'll do anything for a reward, won't you? Well then, I want you to make Anila laugh. She's no good with strangers, so first you have to introduce yourself properly with a bow. Okay. Bow. Hi. That seemed to work, but she still looks sad. Try sharing joy in your heart with her. That'll prove how nice you are. Okay, we gotta zoom in for this, because the way cat ears work are amazing when you do this. Look at those little flappy ears. You're odd. I think she's starting to like you. Good. Now that you've broken the ice, I bet that if you surprise her with and just start dancing, she'll laugh her head off. Dance with me, bitch. Dance with me. How's that? Giggle. Ah, you're really a good dancer, mister. That looked like fun. Maybe I should try it sometime. You probably should. Thank you. You're pretty good at this. Anna lost her father 5 years ago during all the fighting. She hasn't laughed much since then. So I wanted to... well, we're all worried, but a lot of the younglings have been following me around lately, and you wouldn't understand. Anyway, thanks for the help. Okay. Sure. I could never possibly understand because you didn't explain it to me. They should have had a backdrop instead of it just being black. Should have like stars or something up there. Little tiny critique that I never noticed before. So it's not that big of a deal. Wrong way. This way. Here's my first aetheryte. Doink. We did it. You know, Ethernet. Boink. I meant to read that. I feel dumb. That's going to be a big problem with me doing this, is I'm just going to keep clicking through shit sometimes when I wanted to read it. Journal? Complete? Side quests? No skeptical channel is willing to offer you an opportunity to prove your worth. Okay. Channel stop the criminal testing eventually by sending a slave forest fungars. Originator of the forest fungars inhabit the central side, but not more than a nuisance. However, we are receiving a report that the vast clouds of the creature's spores have rendered parts of the wood impassable. Okay, so they're ruining crops. Cool. Periodically cull the fungar population in order to prevent such occurrences, but creatures have taken a spawning out of season, making it even more difficult to keep their numbers in check. Though it is indeed a troubling development, the God of Quiver is more pressing concerns and can ill afford to waste time fighting fungars. If you wish to prove yourself, go to the Central Shroud and exterminate 6 of them. Use caution and approach them one at a time, lest your adventuring career be cut disappointingly short. Okay. Hello. Bimbajas of the Archers Guild wishes to deliver a sealed message to the markets. Hail, adventurer! Might you have a moment? I am in need of a trustworthy soul to deliver a missive to Parnell. You can find him in the Shaded Bower, in the midst of the markets. Why would I not simply go and speak to her myself? I'm sure you have observed that Gridanians have a tendency to be rather, in person they can be, a little prickly besides. The matter is not urgent, simply hand the missive the next time you find yourself in the market. Please, as a favor from one adventurer to another. Okay. That's all the quests for here. Let's keep moving. I honestly don't even expect to get to level 10, even if I did a 12-hour stream, for what I'm trying to do. Oh man, this is going to be a lot longer than I expect. That's okay. Do, 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 do. Hey, Mr. Parsemontret. Why, what does a fledgling adventurer presume to address Parsemontret, master of the markets? You think you can stroll in here bold as you please and demand my hard-earned knowledge? Ha! A merchant does not for naught, especially when dealing with would-be heroes. If, for the other hand, you had some tasty morsel to curry my favor, then I might consider your request. Come now, this whole encounter reeks of Ignora's handiwork, and more specifically her baking. Don't look so surprised, son. I smelled the eel pie of yours a mile away. Hand it over. Okay. Here's your pie, sir. That fakely crust, just divine. Very well. I'm a man of my word. Pay close attention. I shall only explain this once. An aspiring adventurer needs to look no further than the rosewood and ebony stalls. Both are but a short stroll from where we stand. If you mean to do battle, you best be prepared for the quality set of weapons and armor. Such goods are the province of the rosewood stalls. Directly south of here, you will be pleased to learn that the merchants of Gridania are exceedingly particular when it comes to the craftsmanship, as you needn't fill defective straps and the like. If it is potions and paraphernalia you speak, head north to the ebony stalls. Shelves there are lavishly stocked with a wide variety of olden merchants. And I may truly say that I have seen things amidst their mired dwellers that I have scarce knew existed. Do you follow me thus far? The first step in any purchase is to select the stalls and meet your needs. Then you may concern yourself with price and profit. There's little more that I can teach you with mere words. Go pursue your stalls. See for yourself what wares they offer. There is no substitute for a first-hand experience. After all, I am wary of talking, and unless you have another eel pie? Yeah, I don't. Master of Markets Paris Montret is willing to permit the adventurer to assist him in fulfilling an order for the Lancers Guild. I take it my previous explanation not suffice to sate your curiosity. Very well, if you wish to know more about the markets, I should give you a practical education free of charge. As Master of the Market, I take many requests. This order is from the whalers, for example, but I delegate their fulfillment to my hirelings, that I might tend to such tasks as I alone am capable of performing. For your personal betterment, I shall delegate the fulfillment of this particular request to you. I bid you search the stalls for a bone spearhead, a pot of beeswax oil, and a length of bramble rope. Deliver them to the Lancers Guild. There is much and more to be found in these stalls, and if you have the dedication to seek it, the coin to procure it. However, as my representative, you need only offer my name as payment. None will deny me. In fact, many would be too eager to part with their wares, so numerous doubts now mode. A fine proposition, is it not? I am spared a simple task, and you gain priceless mercantile experience. Oop, hold on. Well, I should rightly charge you for such an opportunity, but worry not. I am a man of my word, and the terms will stand. Deliver the goods to the Lancers Guild, and she may even see fit to reward you. Alright, alright. Hi, retainer Roquet. Greetings, sir. Might you be looking to secure services of a retainer? Was this a missive from Finbas, you say? Whatever could it be about? Let me see. She wants to know about available stock of potions in the markets. Probably a matter that warrants a letter. Much less hiring a courier. Why could she not ask the question in person? I sense that adventurers from beyond our borders find Gridanians somewhat difficult to deal with. Are we truly so devoid of warmth? If we mistrust outsiders, it is only because so many of them have brought chaos to the Twelveswood. And such sins as theirs are not soon forgotten. Yet I suppose we might endeavor to be a little less cold. Ha! You racist! That's what you are, you racist. Can I hire retainers yet? I don't think I can rehire them until much later. Yeah, that's much later in the story. Let's go here. What up? Welcome. On the behest of the master. To what do we owe the pleasure of your company today, my lord? May I take the opportunity to say that it's an honor and privilege to serve you? But you must have your beeswax oil without delay. Yes, feel free to take as much as you require. And you will, of course, inform Master that I was only too happy to accommodate his needs, yes? Whoa. Sorry, mate, we ain't open yet. Oh, for the Paris Montret? Well, what was it you wanted? Some bone spearheads? Here she is. Take it and tell the bastard we're square. Alright then. You know what? I want to go do this first. Gotta pick up Datha, right? Yoink! Tiny rat! Where's that Moogle? I don't care what you're saying, Moogle, because you're not a quest. Alright, let's grab my stuff. I know what the armory trust is, thank you. Just grab my stuff. Grab my stuff. Give me my stuff, please. All my stuff. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Cool. Okay. I kind of want to put this on right now. Let me put that on. This one? This one. We got some minions. Got a thingy bobber. Silver feathers, we wait till 54. That we can destroy because it's a duplicate. The rest of it is just cosmetic. Okay. Well. What? I'm terribly busy right now. And well, thank you not to bother me. I'm carpenter of a prestigious oak arterium. And I have repairs to... Here's your tools, dude. Where did I put my... Oh gods! I'd sick you're from the guild too, then. What's that? Adele sent you? With my tools? Yes. I was actually just about to go get... And, This is so embarrassing. My apologies. It's just... I've been so focused on the task at hand. You know, it's a miracle that the amphitheater even survived the calamity. It was the Carpenter's Guilds that saved it, moving it piece by piece and rebuilding it. When I saw that they had done for Gridania, I knew what I wanted to be. But gods, when they told me my first task was to come here? Anyway, thank you for bringing my tools. You're new to Oak Arterium too, right? Well, let's both work hard and be good of the guild, eh? Oh, and may the elementals watch over you and keep you safe. Cool. What up, dude? You there, adventurer. Could you deliver a message for me? My superior, Millicent, is stationed outside Atelier Fenil. She's doubtless busy. I'm past due to be relieved. Long past due, truth be told. However, I can't simply abandon my post. Speak a word for me, would you? But choose your words wisely. She's a bit of a temper. Okay. Hello. Greetings, traveler. Come and see Min Keto's famed amphitheater, have you? I am esteemed caretaker's fine centerpiece of Gridanian culture, and I fear I must needs trouble you for your assistance. You see, it is not only well-meaning men like yourself who are drawn to this place, but still often visit in the dead of night, long after their citizens have gone to bed. We have no particular objection to their presence, and they seem grateful for their accommodation, so much so in fact that last night they left a token of their appreciations in the form of vegetables. A lot of vegetables. Their generosity is more than welcome, of course, but the sheer quantity of the things makes gathering them all something of a chore. And it's not as if I don't have enough to do already. In short, I'd be most grateful if any help you can give me. So pick up the vegetables. Got it. Okay, so I need to look on Ava and find out what I have her F key set to. Because whatever her F key is set to is what I need to set my F key to. Because it ain't right. Like, I'm targeting, but I'm not using. Where's the last one? There it is. Well done, friend. Meh Keto herself would sing you praise. She knew well power of art, how it would strengthen the soul of a nation and preserve its history for future generations. This amphitheater was her greatest gift to Gridania, and it was her wish that all folks use it freely. Not only for the performance and the festivals, but as a place to share memories of the like. And make new ones. I wonder if the Sis came here to do just that. That said, I do wish they would find other ways to express their gratitude. They have no need of vegetables here. Maybe perhaps Colonel Kenley could use them. Anyways, thanks for the elements for bringing it here today. Boom. Another quest done? Let's go this way. Pick up the save the right. Bloop. And we'll go over here. Pick up this quest and go down towards the Conjurer's Guild. Bloop. You there, you're an adventurer, yes? Good, I have a task for you. Take yourself to the Conjurer's Guild and speak with my student, Brea. She has her hands full of preparing all the auguries and would like you to be welcoming your assistance. In her excitement at becoming a conjurer, I fear my young disciple is pushing herself beyond her limits of endurance. Enthusiasm is all well and good, but it would not do to have an initiate collapse from exhaustion. No, that would actually be pretty bad. Get no water. You know what would be awesome with this outfit specifically? If you can actually slot all the different swords Cloud has. Hello, Brea. Yes, I am Brea. But I have also awfully... Oh, you say Lady Melanie herself asked you to assist me? In that case, I suppose I might lend a hand. Especially as mines appear to be shaking. Though, only very slightly. Not that anything to worry about. My nervous energy! I would be exceedingly grateful if you would take the Aspen Rose Oil and refill the sensors. There are two that require attention. Please have care not to disturb the conjurers amid their meditations. You must be quiet and unobtrusive as possible. Boink. That's a 1. And a 2. My thanks. I must admit, being rather impressed at how faithfully you followed my instructions. I had always considered adventurers to be uncouth and rowdy, but I see you're capable of courtesy as well. Lady Melanie has a fine eye of your character. You should feel honored that she chose you for the task. Take a potion. Might you perchance be comfortable around Velskin? If so, I have urgent need of your assistance. You see, I was preparing the forthcoming auguries when I found, to my great embarrassment, that we lacked the requisite quantity of scarlet oil. If not too much to ask, would you be grateful to supply us in the time of the ceremony? Scarlet oil will be harvested from ladybugs. Church those near the bannock. 6 of the Velskin should yield the necessary amount. Pray return to me as soon as you have it. Cool. Let's head up here next. We're gonna head up here, grab this aetherite, then we're gonna warp over here, do that, and then go up here. That's the plan. Stop right there. Not another step. I apologize if I have startled you, but please be careful. The ground here is covered with rosehip. You see, my seed palace had grown a threadbare, so it finally split open. But notice for myself, I keep scattering iron's rosehip all along the road. Oh, good sir. It would help if you gathered them. I'd be ever so grateful. Thank you. Your kindness is truly blessing the elementals. The rosehips should be lying on the road between here and the Great Lorm Growery. Remember to tread lightly and at least you crush them underfoot. Alright. There we go. So if I run over top of them, does it break it? No. Don't need to tread lightly, sir. You lied to me. Good sir, pray tell me you've covered all the rosehips and abandoned not one a traveler's boot. Here they are. Blessings be upon you. I fear this path would be lined with roses next year. Not that such a wondrous sight would not wholly unjuxtable, but Ireland's roses are ill-suited for this location. As a botanist, it's my responsibility to see Gridania's plants grow and thrive in the most ideal conditions. A place for every seed in its place, you might say. 'Twas most gracious of you to aid me in my time of need. I pray the elementals extend you the same kindness. Bap. I can say words. Words are a thing I can say. Huh. What up, dude? God damn it, another adventure? You're like flies on muck. Whatever Gridania did to deserve such a plague, I don't know. I suppose times are changing. But they keep telling me I should. And perhaps you might be. Oh, gods help me. Just take the Asma Rose to Waldo of Splitgale, man, would you? Well, what are you still standing there for? Go and deliver the bloody rose. Okay, I guess I'm going down there next. Conjurer's Guild. That's fine, that's fine. Conjurer's Guild. Off we go. What up? Welcome, adventure, to the Conjurer's Guild. We have communed with the elementals and heed their guidance, yet I must confess the elementals did not whisper of your coming. We did indeed request the Azima Rose from Ethereal, but that you should bring it to us in his said means that something wonderful has happened. After all, his long held a grudge against the many adventurers who had passed the Gridania's gates. These beloved flowers are renowned for their beauty, you see. Once so highly coveted in Oda collectors that they were picked nigh to extinction by fortune-telling foreigners. Fortune-seeking foreigners, yeah. Yet, if it is peace we desire, we must all learn to look beyond mistrust born of past and overcome the prejudices. So has the elder Cedar taught us, and so we live. I doubt it was easy for Ethelred to entrust the Azamaya Rose to you. When he hears we have received it, he will come to know that not all outsiders are deserving of scorn. Truly, it would be the will of the elementals that you came to us this day. Please accept this token of our gratitude. Sure. Next stop is Leatherworkers Guild. Beep, beep, beep. Millicent. What's this about? Alan says he needs his break? The nerve of this sneaking little shit. Crying for relief at a time like this. Has he already forgotten how short-handed we are since the business with the exile the other day? And send a bloody unknown adventurer to do his bleeding no less? That self-serving sod thinks only of his own woes, rubbing his sore soles while welcoming all manner of guild-grabbing adventurers to Holywood, useless bloody fool. Makes my blood boil, it does. But it's not you I should be giving my peace of my mind to. You seem to be a decent enough sort, considering. Still, understand that it's our duty to keep an eye on every stranger that passes through these parts. Anyway, I appreciate you lending an ear to my subordinate. Damn fool that he is. Go on then and stay out of trouble. Okay. I'm a storyteller, y'all. See that? I'm a storyteller number one. You got discerning eyes, sir. Craftsmanship is truly something, ain't it? Perfect securing any manner of Paris Monstret. Gods, I'd never hear the bloody name again. It'd be too soon. And here I was thinking I might make a guild today. Here, take the damn brambleweed rope and bugger off. Ha! People don't like him at all. Does he jump to the side? Or is it when I'm doing that? It's when I'm doing that. Okay. Don't forget the Aether, right? Boom. That should be the last one. And it is! Cool. A tab for the fam. Happy Friday. Hey, Spot. Happy Friday. Thank you for the lurking. Thank you for the lurking. What business have you with me, adventurer? You come upon bidding of Master Persimonstret. Here's your bone sphere, beeswax, and a rope. So soon, I am impressed. I placed my order only a short time ago, yet here are all the items I requested. Truly, Master Persimonstret is every bit of the resources as they say. You are fortunate to work under such a man. You do well to mold yourself in his image. If you have any aspirations as a merchant, No, not really. I want to kill stuff. I want to pokey. Ah, fresh-faced adventure, the very manner of person I wish to meet. Lancer Gill is looking for someone to track down and exterminate half a dozen squirrels. The infernal beasts have been squeezing in under our floorboards every eve the past several moons, and gnawing away at the support pillars. They have yet to inflict any serious structural damage, thanks to the builder, but I hesitate to bring such a trifling matter before the wood whalers of the gods' quiver. Hence my delight at your timely arrival. Why, an adventurer who could not dispatch such a woodland nuisance is not worthy of the name. Not here and not in Gridania, at any rate. And you know what becomes of impeccable adventure? But perhaps it best you do not. The squirrel of which I speak can be found in the central shroud. Return to me once you have disposed of them, assuming the test is not beyond you. For your sake, I sincerely hope it is not. Wouldn't it make more sense to have like an instance right there and just take care of the squirrels at night? Just saying. Welcome to Lancer Gill. See, you brought your own spear. If you seek to refine your skills to the polearm, then you have come to the right place. Here at the Lancer Gill, spear wielders gather to train one another and further hone their abilities to reach the finest structures. More than just an instructor of war, the spear is also a tool for hunting and game ever plentiful in the Twelveswood. Weapon has been the mainstay of the locals ever since the founding of Gridania. With the passing of time, our nation had become gathering place of spear masters across the realm. Many eager to test their mettle against the famed might of our wood whalers. Why are they called wood whalers? It just seems so weird. And it is here in Gridania that their myriad fighting styles came into contact, eventually giving rise to the art taught here today. The spear technique could be formalized at all owed much to the founding of the Lancers Guild Wood Whalers Captain Mistal, nigh on a century past. Tradition of accepting students from without as well as within Gridania's borders persists to this day, ensuring that the art of polearm may not only survive but continue to evolve. Well, there you have it. I hope the brief history of the guild has helped settle any doubts in your mind. Lancer Guild is always eager to help little new initiates. If you've a will to enlist, speak with me again and we can begin an enrollment procedure. Alright. Well then, have you made up your mind to enlist? Yes, indeedy. Excellent. Shall let the guild master know that we expect you. All who speak amendments to our ranks must present themselves for him, and he will judge you fit to become one of us. Pray make your way to the training area within. Guild Master's waste today. Alright. What up, dude? Well met, adventurer. Understand you wish to learn the Lancer's art under our roof. Though you have doubtless brandished the spear before this day, or perhaps even in ignorance, you still have a long way to go before you call yourself a Lancer in sooth. In my capacity as Guildmaster, I shall guide your training, beginning with the very basic principle of the art. There exists myriad fighting styles, each of which has its own unique qualities. None, however, can claim to be as offensively minded as ours. Our approach is ever one of attack, no matter who or what we face. An experienced Lancer is able to wield polearm as if it were an extension of his body. He transforms into a raging storm wherever he goes, delivering a barrage of devastating thrusts and slashes. To facilitate such a relentless assault, Lancers forgo plate, favoring armor of leather and chain. Such materials are provided adequate protection without unduly hindering movement. Lancer's worth may be measured quite simply in how swiftly and decisively he can pierce an enemy's defenses. By its nature, polearm is a simple weapon to use, for good or ill. Even a farmer's hands, it is capable of wreaking considerable havoc. Thus has it been a mainstay for a very great army since ancient times. Yet now that a lance alone does not a lancer make, faced with unfavorable odds, an unseasoned spearman will break formation and flee without a moment's hesitation. A true lancer, however, flinches not before his enemies, for he knows not what the meaning of fear. Ever does he press forward, disdainful of the odds, that he might pierce the enemy line and open a path of victory. Needless to say, doing so requires no small amount of courage, and that is why the guild has striven from the first to instill the essential quality of every soul who passes through our hills. Halls. Artist trials await you should you join our ranks. Knowing this, have you the resolve to wield the lance? Yes, sir. Well said, adventurer. I see no reason to deny you the place within our ranks. But I neglected to introduce myself. I am Yuan, master of the guild. Perhaps duly exchanged. Pleasantries duly exchanged. I hereby assign you your first attack. Try to be precise. In order to develop affinity with your weapon and learn to gauge such things as distance, you are to go forth and brandish your spear with reckless abandon. The squirrels, ladybugs, and fungi that roam outside the city should prove you with suitable challenge. Put down, let us say, 3 of each, and when you're back, report to me. Alright, alright. Whew. That's a lot of talking. I might as well be reading a visual novel. Can't I talk to you? Level 10? Okay. I thought you could do that sooner. The conquering hero returns. You have completed my little task, I trust. The 3 locations you visit will feature prominently on your life as an adventurer. It is best you grow familiar with them as soon as possible. And you look the time to listen to woes of the industry? I cannot emphasize how important it is to lend your talents to one and all, no matter how trivial the matter may seem. I am thankful that you are obliging, Sword Dragon. It is adventurers like you that will win the hearts of the locals and pave your way for those who follow. I pray Gridania will rely on your aid in struggles to come. Cool. And now I need level 4. Yeah. Alright, let's go. It's another blast. Crunch, 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 crunch. What? This isn't I must have mistaken the meal for a bit of nuss whistle. Are foraging for food in the forest. A spare trifle misplaced by some sorry soul from Tree Sweet Stables, I suspect. It was their vague vicinity that missed the majority of my masticable morsels? Chewable, I think that means. Well, I've already had a hefty helping of these here nuts, so won't we be walking away for a while? Might I trouble you to take these Tree Sweet Stables and I say, part of my party. Pray speak to Barmont and the Yellow Serpent Gate. Listen to them his instructions, or you're liable to get lost. Okay. Let's go. Yep, let's go. Let's try to get these level ups. Hey, Bethany Rose. Hey, girl. Looking cute. So I know it says do 6 of these, but I'm gonna do 3 of these. There's a method to my madness here. One, we just got a level up. 2, there's a hunting log that gets unlocked pretty quickly. I think it's after the very first Lancer quest. So you kill 3 of each, and then you go back. And you kill 3 more to finish off the other quests. And also do Hunter Log. Efficiency, y'all. You gotta think of efficiency. Especially when you're playing an MMO. Oops, I didn't mean to kill you. Alright, let's do this. Boom. Who knew it would take me 4 hours? You know, this might actually be like a level an hour by the end of this. We'll be lurking now, man. Be back to enjoy it more. Back to it for me. Enjoy Final Fantasy. Oh, I definitely enjoy 14, man. This is actually my 5th character starting from scratch. But I haven't ever read any of the story. I always just get through the quest. I know. Story. Anyway, dude. Enjoy your day. I'm sure you're going back to more Horizon. It should be awesome. Hey boy, you seem occupied. You know the Bannock I trust? Fancy taking a bag of basic provisions over there for me? It's not too heavy. Mostly filled with dry meats, other bland rations. It's a straightforward job, and I do with a smile and spring in my step. If I were 10 years longer, that's my taste have matured, evolved, advanced to a higher level, you might even say. But it's a perfect little task to someone fresh-faced like you, or not. You'll receive a perfect compensation and prompt delivery, which you may keep with my blessings. Catch you later, Grizzly. Might as well pick up this quest. Dragon, have you visited the Bannock in your wanderings? It is the training ground found just outside the city where other soldiers of Twin Adder are drilling swordplay and other material matters. I mention this because an acquaintance of mine, a gentleman by the name of Goffred, is an instructor there, and I think you may be used to him. Go and introduce yourself and find out if there's anything you can do to help. Man, if you do not stray from your path, you're told there's no place to merely stroll through the underbrush. Alright, alright. So let's go to the Lancer Guild. Get that done. Boop. Lancer Guild. And someday I'm gonna fix the bot, because the bot should be doing some kind of updates. It's probably because I changed my name again. Gotta refix it. So you're back. I trust you learned something at each of your art. Lancer learns best when he's doing. Each thrust make him stronger. Such things, strategy, and technique will come in time. Never forget courage. Without it, you can never hope to realize your potential. Your look betrays no hint of doubt. I would have you take with you this hunting log. It bears the names of the creatures against which Blanchett's might hone his skills. To be sure, there is no single way to master the art. The log serves as a guide. You should find yourself in need of direction. That would be all for the present. Now, take up your weapons, sally forth, cut path yourself. Then next we meet, I hope to see you stronger next time in the world. Yay! Hunting log. That's the reason why I only killed 3 of the others, because hunting log makes you kill more. Are there new quests here? Conjurer guilds? Conjurer guild. Sprint it on up. For burning rats. On the arid gluten of the Lalafell, I pass this gate to the west at Tree Speak Stables. If memory serves, that iron snaffle of yours looks like the kind they use to chocobo bridles. Baldwin would be the fellow to ask about that, of course. He looks after chocobos there, you see. It could be well they need of a snaffle. Okay. Let's keep on moving. Let's keep on moving. Hey, squirrel! Let me kill you! Hey, little ladybug. Come here, little ladybug. One more to go. Doink. Now I gotta go back the other way for the mushrooms, but that's okay. What up, dude? Come to lend me a hand, have you? Well then, you're welcome to a task seemingly never-ending list. I need you to head west along the road, scrub down 2 or 3 of the maelstroms. Stones. I swear by Nofika, those signs acquire accumulate dust and grind with almost unnatural haste. Speak with Cadessa the Tree Speak Stables. Once you have seen them, she'll be glad to hear the monsters clean. For the next 3 bills at least. Okay. Let's do the one north first. Opu. Let's go ahead and kill a couple of you. Even though you're higher level. This is number 2. And number 3. Number 5, y'all. Hell yeah. I'm actually pretty sure if I go that way, we'll see some Ochus. But we're not quite there yet. We're like at least 1 more level before we face some Ochus. Kill these Mightlings though. Boom. Lightning done. What up, Kidalja by now? It's that's why, well, you can understand the further necessary short supply these days. Be that as it may, we can't have monsters hatching from roadside signs. It's past the dangerous enough as it is. Perhaps a sprinkling of sting brew will help keep these beasts away. Okay. Level 6, y'all! We're getting there. Did you hear about the Mate of Hurst Mill? Apparently, Opus crept into her stores and made off with the Montier beans. Ordinarily, Opus wouldn't go near them, one with their foul odor and even fouler taste, but food has become scarce lately. Truth be told, a good many of us be glad to be rid of the stench. Still, can't stand to see Dalmanda so dispirited. Would you track down those thieving Opos and cover the beans? I'm told 6 bags were taken in total. The meta is well respected by all the women of Hurstmill, so so it would do you well to earn her favor. So be polite, smile, and don't interrupt when she goes off on one of her tangents. Hurstmill lies just north of here. Like to run into Opos on the way. Good luck. May you even encounter the bean themes themselves. Alright. Let's go turn in this quest. Where's that damn thing gone this time? Oh, I ain't looking for a chocobo, though one of the bird is coming. Plopper birdie handful. No, it's the snaffle for the birdie that I'm after. Bird's gone and vanished, see? Our snaffles are made special, see, to fit each chocobo's beef. So, like, replacing even a tiny snaffle like that, it buggers me. Is that? This is one that we lost. Why is it so sticky, and what are these teeth marks? Strange, I don't know what foul beast god we found this in, or what providence delivered you here that slew it to me here today, but you've my deepest thanks. With this here, the snaffle, I can finally get back to training yellow feathered menace of mine. Keep this with my thanks. Go ahead and grab that. If you got a mind to make yourself useful, why don't call something Metlin first? I train a lot of chocobos here, see? And the youngins go wild when they keep sniffing Mitlins. Some even throw their bloomin' riders. Let me tell you, it ain't easy training a chocobo when she drops your head every time she sees a shadow. We've been getting nowhere with these birds lately. If you could get rid of those Mitlins, we'd be in your debt. Alright. Should have waited for these quests. That's okay. If you want to work, I have need to adventure with dirty his hands. No, speak a lot of dark deeds. I mean only to have you deliver something. I myself would never dare venture deep into the 12's wood, but you seem more careful defending yourself. My colleague Gillen will furnish you with the item in question and provide all the necessary directions. She should be somewhere behind the stables, supervising the field hands. Okay. Will I be? Anon actually found someone willing to lend a hand. Grabbing one of them burlap sacks over yonder atop the grate. Ain't that the most convenient location? To be sure. But where else can we store this stinking shit? Nowhere a visiting customer might catch a whiff, that's for sure. Look at that. To down at Blessed Bud. That's west of here, in case you were wondering. Since our conjurer fan takes his garden pretty bloomin' seriously. Okay. So quiet. It's quiet. Am I stuck? No. Okay. Kill a lightning. And I'm going to have to change the UI a little bit as well. Long term. Let's go ahead and do that now. Alliance list 2 here. Alliance list 1 there. Status effects here and here. Target bar here. Save. I am not doing any fates ever, if I can help it. One more Nightland. There we go. That odor. Is that what I think it is? Praise be to the elementals. Cannot thank you enough for your kindness. Donnie and Chocobo, yours shall nourish the plants and ensure their continued growth. Please relay my sincerest thanks to Vignon. Upon your return to Tree Speak Stables and the word of advice, wash your hands quickly, lest the cloying stench of feces linger. Yeah, I just picked up a pile of shit and delivered it. Because that's what I do. I pick up shit and I deliver it. Here we go. Let's get these Opos down. And I'm thinking 3-hour sessions is about what I'm going to do for this game because of all the reading. Because my throat's just not had it for now. Okay, that was the last one, right? Yep. So if we're doing 3-hour sessions, we're looking at roughly 100 sessions or more to every quest. That's gonna be a thing. That's gonna be a thing. But that's okay. We can do it. Welcome back, friend. I gather that smell the task is complete. Oh my, did I neglect to inform the stack's contents? I cannot apologize enough. That would certainly explain why you agreed to help when countless others turned their noses up to the idea, so to speak. Well, what's done is done. Please accept your troubles. Here's the thanks. Yeah, fuck. Thank you for your help. We can finally get back to training the young birds. Chocobos, skittish by nature. Seeing training on fakes a deal of patience, it doesn't take the task any easier. That soldier adventurers tend to ride them towards dangers rather than get away from it. Hello and lurk. What up, Valnek? Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for the lurk. Anyway, we're grateful for the help. Here's a small token for gratitude. A little bit more XP. Haven't forgot how you helped us out with the Mightlands. Speaking of which, if you got a bit of time to spare, could you try to gather some outfits? You can find them living in Tangled Underbrush near the Blessed Bud. But don't be surprised if your president attracts a starving ladybug or two. They're rather fond of wee Velkin, you see. When we've gathered the outfits, deliver them to the captain over at the Spire and tell him Tree Speak Sales sends his regards. Alright. And Valnet getting that daily token. Oh, I see ya. I see ya. Here come them ladybugs. Wait, I gotta use it again? Okay. I thought I was just gonna have to use and leave. Guess not. So quiet. This is. I need a mount so we can have music. I need a mount so we can have music. Hello, Grut. What's that? You have something for me? Ah, Alphys from Bodwine. This is indeed a blessing. What have we for Alphys, you ask? Why, they're oil, of course. There is not better for maintaining our weapons. Were it not for timely delivery, I would have been forced to send a sentry to replenish our dwindling supplies. I have to thank Bodwine personally, and thanks to you as well, friend. Alright. Ah, Dragon, just a feather. Your efforts on behalf of the Tree Speak Sables mark you as a genuine talent. If you have confidence in your battlecraft, mayhaps you would agree to help in the fight against the Exile. According to reports, Exile scouts have been sighted by the widow due west of here. Through that area is uninhabited, the borders Sweet Travels and Blessed Bud. We mean to drive them off before they can threaten our people. If several of the scouting parties were to be similarly dispatched, it might even give their leaders cause to doubt the wisdom of the plan. Slay 2 Exile Dilettantes, 2 Lost Wings, 2 Slow Beaks. Show them the price they must pay for setting foot in our territory. Okay. Alright. We're gonna face some Exile at night. I thought it was gonna be day soon, but, you know. Oh boy. There they are. And they're all aggro types. Great. Ooh, 3 at once. I'm so dead. Yeah, these are... I guess they have some feathers on, like, the elbows. But they're mostly, like, lizard people. Kill it fast. Yeah. Lost Wing and a slow beat. Okay. You're a Lost Wing. You're a slow beat. Let's go. Boom. Oh wow, there's quests way up there for me? Really? This early? I didn't even know. Reason I'm like questioning that hard is that's where you get the relic quest at level 50. Wonder if you do a quest for a girl like this early. That would be weird. That would be super weird. It was bloody work, but it had to be done. Your services to Gridania will not be forgotten. Thanks to you, now we have time to plot our next move. We could muster our forces and take the battle to the Birdmen, or consolidate our defenses before they return. I must needs consult with the commander. Okay. Sure. Let's make the trek up. I mean, nothing in this area is going to be that high level that I can't walk past it. Don't think. Also, let's put that on. Put those on. Sure. Let's kill some Ochus. Macro Ochus. Not doing any fates, please. Just not doing any fates, please. Don't want or need any of the XP front gates. There's Geralt. Hey, the meta. I suppose there's nothing to be done. What's that, young man? You have something for me? My missing bags! But how? You didn't track down those wretched Opus, did you? I had all but given up hope before you arrived. But these are the beans. I can make enough tonic for everyone at Hurstmill. As long as I have enough Ochu leaflets to flavor it, there should be no complaints. Speaking of which, my son drank unflavored tonic the other day. One of his friends challenged him to do it, he said. And do you know what? He's drained the whole cup in one great gulp, without taking so much as a face. Oh, he grows stronger and braver by the day, nay, the very hour. Either that, or my secret recipe is rather more delicious than I imagined. Now that I think about it, a good many people have described the taste as unforgivable. Unforgettable. Oh dear, if I'm to make so much Mantu tonic, I need far more Ochu leaflets. Young man, would you be so kind to fetch 4 more leaflets? I'm whipping up a fresh batch of Manu tonic, you see. Oh, it'll be lovely. Absolutely bursting with nutrients and goodness. I have you know I always drink at least a cup a day. Alas, few people share my passion for healthy living. Truth be told, most won't touch this stuff, not unless you add micro chews leaflets. Anyway, apparently the taste and the smell are just too distracting or some such nonsense. Oh, but listen to me prattle on like a Ishgardian priest. I shall stop talking and start stirring. Well, don't just stand there, dear. Run along, fetch me those leaves. This batch will be soon ready enough. And be such a shame if no one could drink it but me. Okay. I hate health nuts that make very food. Ugh. You have to look at adventure. Adventure loves little tasks. Do they not? Well, I need you to head to the forest and pick some glimshroom for me. You haven't the faintest idea what glimshrooms is, do you? Glimshroom is a very common name for a variety of fungus with the unique white phosphorescence. What do you say? A glowing mushroom? Yes, I suppose you could say it that way. There's a colony on the rock face in the southwest of Peace Garden. But do not simply pick the first that come across. The brightest glowshroom you can find, if you please. Well, yes, I could love to be able to harvest glimshrooms for myself, but there are small volume exile scouts, not terribly friendly. Those chaps, you go get them. Okay. A lot of this is just going to be, hey, I'm too lazy or I can't do it myself because I'm too weak. That's what I'm gathering. Ain't seen your face around here. It's my sworn duty to keep peace in Hemsmill and protect her from them, the hard people. If you mean to stand for a spell, you have to prove you can be trusted. Ours ain't a large community, and we have hardly any fighter folk. There's always need for battle-savvy types, with all these beasts lurking about here. And besides, we've been suffering from the outbreak of midges of late. The buggers have been driving our patrol to distraction. Now, if you exterminate, say, half a dozen swords, how'd you for a friend? Okay. Cool. Let me drink up. Honestly, how much water I have is going to dictate how much longer this goes. I can only take a couple more sips. But we have gone for a while. And we made a lot of progress. Just not a lot of progress on the main story. What does this skill do? Okay, so it produces a crit and it heals. Okay. So that's a skill that could be comboed with something. I don't have anything to combo with at the moment, so it's kind of a moot point. You know what I should have put in my title? I'm on Goblin server. Because I'm sure people search by that. I'll remember next time. Maybe. Maybe. Let's go do this quest and then turn everything in. Beep. That's a big old shroom. It's phallic by nature. So, this is what I do when I'm on my main account. I'll just put the map up, turn on auto run, and just kind of guide myself to where I need to be. Drink some water, you know, talk about bullshit, run into some walls, because, you know, that's going to happen a lot. You've done us a kindness and proving yourself capable besides. Take this with Fishmill's thanks. Oh, and before you go, I thought of something else you can do for us. What else can I do for you? Would you mind to go to Hedge Tree and seeing that all's well? Since ancient times, the tree has been guarded by the woods and a holy presence. Lately, though, I've been hearing reports of Ixo pecking around in her vicinity. No more than scouts, I'd wager, but if they put their filthy hands on the hedge tree, well, it don't bear to think about it. So, I'd be much obliged if you'd head southeast to the hedge tree and see no harm has come to her. Oh, and if you chance come encounter Exile, send them packing. Alright. Be warned though, Birdmen aren't like to take their leave without a fight. Make sure you're well prepared and keep your eyes peeled, alright? Alright. Alright. Were you able to find the glimmer shrooms? Here you go. Would you look at that glow? Perfect. This will help me mix a potent remedy of the creeping death. To restore the obvious question, creeping death is rather a deadly plague that once ravaged the Hurrian population Gridania. Though it can now be cured through simple conjuring, it doesn't hurt to have a ready supply of the medicine. After all, out here in Hurstmill, we cannot always rely on conjurers to be on a hand whenever a youngling coughs. Thank the matron for wandering adventures, though, Sure. Roll actions, which aren't really a thing anymore, because it's all based on your class. I miss being able to put protect on every class. Ah, you're back. Did you manage to find the micro chew leaves I asked for? Yes, Yes, that's 4, alright. Ah, lovely, lovely scents. Now you gather only the 4 I asked for, and not one more, yes? Oh, I know I shouldn't have asked, but these days, more and more people get to take only what they need. If we're living in harmony of the woods, we must respectful. Never be wasteful. Know the value of the life. Know the value of overtime here in the woods. That's why I always live by my life in the fullest. Wasting nary a moment and nary a word, nay, not so much single one. Remember, if you mean to remain the Twelves Wood, you must ever be mindful to show respect and gratitude to the woods and the elementals. You know, you remind me of my son. He's a good boy and sometimes forgets what it means to be a Gridanian. Why, just the other day I caught him and his friends throwing the beans at each other. Needs to say, I was terribly cross. Who wouldn't be? And all set to give them remember scolding when I noticed they were playing in teams and that my son was leading the winners. I know I shouldn't have been proud, but when I saw the way he marshaled the troops, by which I mean his friends, it was so clear to me that he was a born leader. Where was I? Oh, yes. You see that later that day, I was cooking dinner and he, quite without prompting, offered to wash the dishes? Wash the vegetables. He's such a good boy, you know? Alright. Well, I'll take that helmet. And I will put that sucker on right now. Cool. We got another quest to do here. Excuse me. Even with all the water I've been drinking, my throat is still on the dry side. Unfortunate. Come here, you scout. That's apparently the same level as me. There we go. Just a walking in the woods in the middle of the night. So in exile, did you? Bloody birds. Think twice about coming near our hamlet. Yes, I once dwelt in the Twellswood, you know? But long ago, they woke the Greenswath and they were driven out. Needless to say, they weren't the best pleased with us Gridanians took their place here. In fact, it's none other than this resentment that's kindled their hatred of us. But I expect I'm boring you. By defending the hedge tree, you once more proven yourself to be a friend to Hurstmill. If you can spare a moment, I ask that you speak with the others in the hamlet. Many of the citizens here could use a hand and can think none other better to assist them. I mean, I probably already did. Okay, you popped up your quest after I finished this. What up? Why is this got a good background? Pardon me, good sir. Might you be the adventurer to whom Esprit speaks so highly? If you could, spare me a moment. I never thought myself a popular girl. Men rarely give me a cause to believe otherwise. Yet lately I've seen receiving several gifts. Sparkling jewels, fine silks, over which I prouder maid than I would surely swoon, all from an anonymous admirer. Naturally I was flattered, but I knew nothing of the mysterious benefactor. And so I endeavored to seek him out, only discovered that he is none other than Alibert, an infamous rogue wanted counselor of robberies in Gridania. Realized that all of his presents were taken from others, and that I have unwillingly won the affection of the dangerous criminal. But that's not all. With his latest gift came a request. insists that we meet in the woods outside Hurstmill, where he intends to present me with the most precious gift. I mean, outlaws, beg you, good sir, will you not go in my stead? I wish only to be left in peace, but I fear a man such as he may be driven to violence. When made to hear such words, I pray no harm comes to you. Okay. Let's go do this. I'm actually kind of impressed at how good the stories are for these quest lines. Most of them are even dumber than that in other MMOs. Okay. Just have a fight. Sure. No talking to him or anything. Just here's a fight. Yeah, I totally met him and killed him. All for naught. I give thanks to Unhound at least. A letter for me? My dearest Emeria, I pray this letter finds you well. I know my gifts were sudden and many, but I hope they were to your liking. Seeing you in the first summer of your womanhood, I could restrain myself no longer. My thoughts have been only of you the past many moons, of what the gifts might bring you happiness. Yet to see you smile from afar is not nearly enough. I long to live together with you in Hurstmill. Nothing would bring me greater joy. I would give you a grand garden, filled with white chamomile, and love you so. But such dreams can never come true. My crimes are known and will never be forgotten. The most I can hope for is for you to know my heart, and that would grant me a measure of peace. And so, if it does not cause you distress, I would write to you again. Yours ever, Olibert. Thank you for bringing me this letter, Dragon. His most precious gift, I understand now. But how did he know my favorite flower? Is that the word? No, it can't be. Anyway, we must return to the present and rightful owners. I know it will not erase this, but perhaps the 12 will view him more kindly. Forgive me in the final request, but could you go to Gridania and speak with a woman named Inyon? You should find her in the Pearl Academy. Tell her about the transpired here, and she'll know what to do. Alrighty. We're heading back, y'all. We finished all the quests in this area for now. Hey. That's pretty good. I told y'all, when people are playing music, I'm gonna stop randomly and just listen to it. That's one of the things I love about this. Kind of sounds like they're just messing around with the key. I can't make out any kind of tune with that. A message from Emery of Hurstville, you say? Oh, I see, Albert, you fool. I'll do with the stolen goods, worry not. Yes, I know the other boy and his family. He once lived in this very town. One day he saw a handful of cameo seeds from an influential merchant in the Ebony Saws. You see, the boy had a sister. Camille was his favorite flower. It was her favorite flower. Seeking only to make his sister happy, I doubt he had grasped the gravity of his act. Regardless, his parents felt that he had brought terrible shame to the family, and so they disowned him. Cast out of hearth and home, he grew desperate. Those who think only of survival think little of law. A common enough tale, perhaps, but no less tragic for it. And now you know the truth. The sister Albert loved so dearly is Emeria. Emeria is too young to remember when Albert left, so her parents decided to conceal his existence. However, word of the boy's management soon spread, and her parents were forced to move Hurstville and maintain the fiction. By now, Emeria's surely heard rumors of long-lost brother, though a girl like her would never question her parents' honesty. Whatever faint memories she once may have had are long gone. But Albert has never forgotten Emeria's fight with danger. I expect he now keeps close to Gridania, refusing to leave his beloved sister for a second time. I'll send Emeria some commemorative shows by way of thanks for helping us recover stolen goods. If only it were so simple returning them to the rightful owner. Sadly, Albert's crimes will not be so easily forgiven. But perhaps by the time these seeds have sprouted and the flowers bloom, he will have found a new path. Okay. So much going on with that guitar. So much going on. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Where do I need to go? Lancer's Guild and Conjurer's Guild. Okay, we'll take an Aetherite. We will take that Aetherite. Let's go to the Conjurer's Guild first. Bloop. Hey, Brea. Ah, you're back. Have you procured the Scarlet Oil as I requested? Here it is. Yes, everything appears to be in order. The ceremony can proceed as planned. I am grateful to the elements of delivering you to us. Pray accept the small token of our appreciation. Cool. Go ahead and put that on right now. A little bit more water in me. as well as my waterproofs. I'm gonna have to bring 2 bottles with me next time. Yes. For all this talking that I'm doing. Let's go ahead and hit up the Aetheryte to Lance's Guild. Scrolls dealt with then? Very good. I'm pleased you have proved yourself useful. What's this? You wonder what happened to adventurers who fail to complete such trifling tasks? Why such sluggers soon find there's no place for them within the city. And where do they end up after leaving Gridania? Well, you shall hear the truth of that before long. Okay. So there's apparently something. Hey, Maro's on. It's a Maro. What up, girl? Alright. We got a quest to get. Hey, bitch! You have returned. I take it from your presence that you have gained a measure of familiarity with your weapon. Good. You are ready to begin the next phase of your training. You recall my telling you that it takes no small amount of courage to be a lancer. Now, in general terms, courage can be strength to do something which one finds unnerving. However, a lancer's notion to courage is not so simple. Having the first drawn with the distinction between courage and recklessness, he then divides the former into 2 aspects. I will have you learn each with spear in hand. The first is composure. When outnumbered in battle, a lancer may lose his composure and succumb to panic. Should this happen, all of his training will simply flee his mind, and he will struggle to overcome opponents whom he would ordinarily have bested with ease. He will, in short, contribute to his own defeat. If you wish to become a lancer in sooth, you must learn to retain your composure at all times. Do this, and you will be able to call upon every ounce of your strength and skill when it matters most. And so, for your first task, the riverbanks of the Central Shroud are home to a Velkin known as Yarzvans. Fiercely territorial, the creatures will attack anyone who strays too close, making them the bane of fisher folk. They typically fall upon the prey en masse, bring all avenues of escape before closing in for the kill. What must go through the mind of their victim in that instance, panic, despair? Be sure to tell me upon your return. Please to say, I would have you brave such an encounter. Take the sack of decidedly noisome bait? Noisome? What? Is that a word? Is that even a word? Noisome bait? And use it to lure the ever-ravenous creature out of their nest. It may be that only one curious Yazan appear, but if 2 or 3 follow the scent, well, let's see how you fare then. Now go, young lancer, and learn what it means to fight with composure. Also, I need to fix general chat. System messages, don't need that. Gathering messages, don't need that. Error messages, don't need that. Echo, I'll keep Echo. Novice Network, definitely don't. Free company announcements, yes. PvP announcements, sure. Free company announcements, sure. Sure, we'll keep that. Retainer cell notification. Yeah, I like those. NPC dialogue. This can get very spammy. I'm going to turn that off. I don't need loot. Progression is nice. Party member stuff is nice. Other, sure. Loot messages, no. 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 Those I actually don't care about at all. Yeah, I want to keep that. I want to keep the rando on. We'll keep that on too. Sure. And alarms are definitely staying on. Alright. I think that's all my notifications. Let's keep that. Man, that is so much less in my chat log. Let's go! Where do I need to go for this? Central Shroud. Boom. Forest fungi. Hi. I shall kill you now. Boom. Quest complete. I'm gonna do the Lancer quest over here first, I think. And I know I'm way high level compared to my MSQ right now, but I don't really care. Because we're only doing this for Lancer until much later on. At some point, I will switch to another DPS probably. Because I kind of only want to do DPSs on this account. I'm a tank and a healer on my other character, and it's just... I'd rather just not. I might change my mind later, but we're going to stick with DPSs for now. Even if there are long DPS queues, I just want to be a DPS. Yay, we did it. Okay, let's head over this way. I am going to say this. I am going to be doing crafting at some point. I don't know when. And I don't know if I'm going to do all of that on stream. Probably not going to do the leveling on stream, just FYI, but I'll do the quests. A delivery, eh? You're certainly... You weren't followed? What? Yes, this is what I requested. Strange. I wasn't expecting someone with rather more experience. I usually balk at such outrageous payments prior to delivery. Honestly, I'm amazed you made it this far. The woods are teeming with Arnolds and other nasties, ready to make quick meal of the unprepared. I commend your bravery and thank you for your trouble. Here, take this remainder of the fee. I should be very happy to employ you. Wait, did you see that? It looked like an annul. Quickly, go from here before I bring here and kill us all. I don't need your stuff, so I'm going to grab the money. I'm going to talk to you. Greetings, Dragon Imp. Mignoran sent word to expect you. My name is Gaffrid, and I'm responsible for training and twin outer recruits. Thank you for volunteering your assistance. 12's Wood is much changed since the calamitous arrival of the 7th Unreal Era 5 years ago. Oh, Morrow, I finished the first step, the second step for getting the, whatchamajig? The relic weapon. And the next part is I need to get level 10, whatchamacallit rank. I don't, Battlefront rank. So, that's where I'm at on that. Just in case you're wondering. Power of the elementals wanes, and the harmony of the forest gives way to chaos. Great abundance of life has been lost, and strong run rampant. Stifling wheat, and the new sprung. Though it may not appear to be so with the eyes of the outsider, Closewood is ailing. Its once rich variety fading memory. For the citizens of Gridania, the restoration of the forest is a sacred duty, and it is my hope and adventures should such as you would offer to aid them in their struggle. Listen to their requests and do all that you can. May the elementals bless your endeavors, Dragonette. Alright. I already got some good boots, so let's do that. Level 9! What? I see you're eager to lend a hand, Dragonette. Well, that is well, but I cannot in good conscience send you to this forest until I have established your equipment as equal to the task. It bears repeating that in the 5 years since the dawn of the 7th Umbra Era, many of the 12-wood creatures have transformed into vicious, bloodthirsty monsters. Venturing into the forest without proper gear is tantamount to suicide. I suggest you take some time and evaluate your equipment. Once you deem your armor's sufficient quality, present yourself to me for inspection. I mean, it should already be there, just saying. Ready for inspection, are we? Right then. Eyes forward, back straight. Yes, I think you passed muster. You would be surprised at how many young, promising soldiers get themselves killed by rushing off in the woods without first donning a decent set of armor. Your equipment, however, should provide the required degree of protection. Consider yourself ready for duty, Dragon. Let me get that weapon right there. I'm a storyteller. Part 2. Yeah. I don't think I do. No. Well, 1 second. Ah, Dragon. By your tireless efforts, you have proven yourself as a friend to Gridania. I believe you can be trusted with a sensitive intelligence. I would assign you a mission of considerable importance, yet the need for secrecy prevents me from disclosing the details until you have pledged your participation. I am authorized to tell you only that it concerns suspicious activity in the 12's Wood. Say that you will lend us your aid, and I shall proceed with the briefing. Let's do it. Good. Time is of the essence, so listen well. You by now have heard the suspicious individual that has been seen prowling into Twel's Wood. Nope, haven't heard of him. As you may also be aware that the Ixal activity has been sharply rising in the region of late. Yes, I have. What you may not know is that the increased coincidence almost exactly with the first recorded sighting of the aforementioned individual, which I still haven't heard of or seen. Suspecting a connection, we tightened our surveillance in hopes of tracking down the unknown visitor. Alas, our courier is proving more exceedingly elusive, almost as if he knows our movements ahead of time. But where whole units have failed, a lone adventurer may yet succeed. Acting independently and covertly, you may be able to close in on the query unnoticed. Fear and anxiety are beginning to take their toll upon this industry, Dragon. For their sake, I ask you to aid us in the investigation. You have my gratitude. With your help, I am hopeful you shed light upon this mystery. Begin your search at Lifeman Stomp. It is there that the majority of the sightings took place. Be forewarned, my people cannot offer you support. Least our query catch scent of our presence and evade us yet again. Proceed with caution. Why are you messing with the striking dummy? At such a high level, too. Oh, man. Life Stump. Life Stump. Oh, way up here. Okay. Folks, it's almost been 3 hours. I have no more water. I am thirsty and my throat's dry. I want to head back to town. Go down a whole gallon of water. And that's calling it for today. So far, so good. We made some progress. But I definitely need a break. At least from, reading it out loud. Who can we raid? Who can we raid? I have not raided John in a very long time. He's playing my very favorite game, Everhood. So we're gonna raid some John. Bye, Maru! We'll be playing later, you know that. But he's playing some Everhood, and I will see y'all later, folks. Bye!